What's going on YouTube? I'm here with a video for y'all. Before I get into the video, I want to show y'all something that you may notice a little different from my other videos is the actual quality. Picked up a new phone, the Galaxy S3, and it shoots 1080p and it's phenomenal. It looks great. So hope you guys enjoy. Right here I have just something that I've been working with, just tinkering around, and it's summer right now here in Florida. Well, it's summer everywhere, but it's summertime, so it's hot, and you don't carry much things when you go on hikes and such. So with that said, I wanted to carry a cook set, something as minimal as possible. And you know, I started looking at videos a long time ago on cook sets, smaller ones, and I came across the almond can. There are a few people that have it. I know the one I saw it, the first time I saw it was Intense Angler's video. And I really liked the idea. I was like, yo, that's pretty neat. That works pretty darn good. So what I did is I went ahead and bought it and made a kit out of it, like most people do. You know, they put the fuel in there, you know, a windscreen, maybe a little scrub pad or whatnot, and they'll make it a self-contained cook kit, which is all cool. But I got to thinking. I was like, okay, what I put in here is a windscreen, a fuel bottle, my stove, and a lighter. I was like, okay, well, maybe I could just keep a section of it together and then another section of it separately. I was like, man, that must take less space. And if you think about it, it really does. Okay, let's say I have all these items and I put it into the little container and I cover it all up, and I put this into a day pack or something like well, this is a knockoff version of the VersaPack, but if I want to carry it in something like this, I don't necessarily want to put something that diameter in there. It'll take up too much space. It's not a big bag. So I was like, this will take less space in my bag, and it does. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing you know, a stainless steel cup that GSI puts out, the Glacier cup, and how they do it with their Nalgene bottles, and they nest it all together. I was like, that's a fabulous idea. I would like to be able to do that with this can. Finding the right bottle for this was challenging because the diameters don't match. I tried a few bottles and it just didn't work. It was too loose and I didn't like it. And I wanted something of a larger capacity. This one holds 1 liter. I found this at the Goodwill. It was never used and it was $1, so I picked it up. It's one of those AARP, I guess, giveaway bottles. This one is BPA free, so I was like, you know, $1, let me pick it up. And when I grabbed it, it felt about the same diameter of the cup. So I took a chance, you know, the whole $1 I spent, and it was like, you know, that may work. So I went ahead and did that. So what I did was I built this little set, and this set is designed to fit in bottle holders. A lot of Max Edition VersaPacks carry bottle holders. This one carries one. It's a mesh variety, but it does carry a water bottle. I do have some packs that have just, you know, one water bottle container one side, and I was like, man, that'd be great. So that's what I did. I basically got this and nested it, and I'll show you what I did. Now I'm gonna pick this up, and at the bottom you'll see that there's a saucer pan or a little top, and this is my my lid. I use this as a lid for the top. So what I do is I put this into the bottle holder first. That nests in there, and then this just goes right on top of it. So actually I would do it like this. So that fits like that. And basically what I did is this the little cook pot was still a little large. I'm talking about maybe 1 millimeter or so. So what I did was I trimmed my windscreen just a tad. Try to get this with one hand. And what I did was I just wrapped the windscreen around, and what that enabled me to do was just create the, you know, the allowance, fill up the gap allowance, and I still have my windscreen with me. And in here I just have my primer pan where my stove goes onto. So that's basically what this holds, is a primer pan, the actual container itself, and windscreen with the lid that just fits perfectly on top. I use a tuna can lid. It fits perfect. I didn't do a little knob or anything. I'm working on that. But that's basically that. Oh, and by the way, I was very disappointed at how the the pot had this little lip that stuck out from the inside, and I couldn't find a way around it. I'm like, that's annoying. And then I saw Intense Angler's video, and his didn't have it. So I'm like, man, all these cans are the same. It can't be that his doesn't have it. I don't know if there's a video out or if he put one out on how to remove it, but I was like, hey, man, a can opener will get that out. And it did. So I used the can opener to get that out. And I just have my fuel bottle here, which is just a 2-ounce Nalgene bottle. And the remaining piece of that windscreen I put in here because my stove was just a little too big for that. And I do have an extra piece of tin foil for whatever reason, or if I want to make a longer windscreen, I could do that. And my stove was just made out of an aerosol spray. I put holes in it, and it works really great. I boil water within 6 minutes, and then I have my fuel bottle. Conservatively, this may boil 4 cups, so I'll get four pots hot, really, really hot. But it will boil 3 times. And that's basically it. I got the 1 liter bottle right here. And if it's great, I still get to carry a liter of water with me and use my cook set. So I hope that helps out. Any questions?